Well, good morning, lovely ladies and gentlemen. Steve Collins coming to you from cloudy San Antonio, Texas, the second most powerful, passionate, purposeful coach and speaker in the world. Freaky view, right? Freaky view here. Car stuff. Weird car stuff. I'm a car guy. I like cool cars. The car I drive is like 10 years old, so stuff happens. First world problems in another rental. How you doing today? Practicing peace. Practicing peace. Are you aware that you can put on peace the way you have the ability to put on a piece of clothing? You see, most people haven't understood that they can be an active participant in pursuing and practicing peace. Most people are unaware of this. I think most folks rarely have a moment of peace simply because external circumstances lining up with your internal intentions rarely actually happen simultaneously. When that happens, it's usually when you are like thinking, okay, I want to be in bed by 11. Then you're in bed by 11 and your internal and external are lined up. And then you can't stop thinking about other things. So it's very rare that they actually connect. What do I mean by practicing peace? Well, I got this lesson from an individual known as the Prince of Peace. You know, when you're the prince of an area or a region, it means you have authority in that area or region. You have a rule, realm, royalty. You're in charge. So the Prince of Peace and I were having a conversation about this, and you have the ability to put on peace. And he said it this way. He said, my peace I give to you, not as the world gives, like when your internal and external line up. My peace I give to you, not as the world gives, give I unto you. Now that's powerful, because that means we have the ability to receive and walk in and enjoy that peace, typically by voice activation. Voice activation is a conversation like this. Regardless of the circumstances going on around me and in me, I choose to receive the peace that you said you give to me, not as the world gives, give you unto me. You give this to me, I receive it, and I choose to walk in that. So it's a conversational voice activation that has nothing to do with whether or not your internal stuff is lining up with your external circumstances. Because again, boy, what a sad day if the only time you had real peace is if your internal expectations and external world lined up. Because quite frankly, you would be a victim of peace because you would have no way to activate it. Do you need some peace? Do you need some peace of mind? The Prince of Peace said it. My peace I give unto you. Not as the world gives, give I unto you. Let not your heart be troubled. This is a very powerful statement that, by the way, you have the ability to participate in. I was listening to something, or reading something somebody wrote this morning about, not waiting for things to happen. Okay, go out and get it done. If you wait for stuff to happen, then you're going to be waiting around forever, and things aren't going to get done unless you get them done. And I thought, you know what? For the most part, that can be true, except when one wiser than you instructs you to wait. When you're following the advice of the epitome of wisdom, and you're instructed, wait, then that's actually the wisest thing to do, because more gets done behind the scenes than if you were actively engaged and involved in making stuff happen. So I think it's a both. Sorry about that, guys. I think it's a both and versus an either or conversation. We both move forward aggressively and intensely to do the things we know we're supposed to do, and we're sensitive to when we hear that still small coaching voice that says, you know what, on this one, wait. And while you're waiting, receive my peace. Do you need some peace today? My encouragement is that you have a conversation with the Prince of Peace and receive what he simply said he's given to you. Is my peace I give unto you, not as the world gives, give I unto you. You don't have the peace, you need it. Guess what? He'll give you a piece of his peace so you can be at peace. Peace.